Hi, I'm Mark Manney, and I want to talk with you about the killer app for Ethereum. What I'm about to share with you is the most exciting thing happening with blockchain technology today. What's the whole point of blockchain technology? Is to shift power and control away from centralized institutions and into the hands of people. Technologies like Ethereum have a great potential, and this is what we're using to make this happen. But what's needed is a killer app to fully realize the potential of this new decentralized future. So I founded a DAO, Democratic Autonomous Organization, called Infobeing, and we are holding an ICO in November of 2017, and we're looking for the right partners and investors. If this idea speaks to you, if it feels like you're calling, then please reach out and let's explore this together. I'm open to working with you. So the idea is this. It's actually rather simple. We are building a distributed application, a dApp, that ties together the ability to meet people in a very elegant way that's easier than fate, and I'll tell you exactly how it works in a second. So you meet the right people, exactly the right people, very easily. And then you're able to, of course, communicate with those people through encrypted communication. You're able to negotiate and come to an agreement through smart contracts. And then you're able to make payments using what will become our own token, the I am token. This is the world's first attempt to create a portal into a new realm. We're creating a new economy, a new social order with technology, with this dApp, this unstoppable dApp that's going to live on the blockchain. Once we release it, it cannot be turned off. Furthermore, this token, we're having an ICO to release the initial portion of this token in November, and just like Ethereum or Nimic or any other of these blockchain cryptocurrencies, there's a mining app to over the next 100 years release the rest of the token supply. But this is the first cryptocurrency, the first currency in the world that I'm aware of that derives its value from the human potential, from the potential of human beings to give, to work, to create, to contribute something. This is the most valuable resource in the world. And this is where the value of the I am token comes. For example, Ethereum, the value is based on smart contracts capabilities. It's based on the decentralized computer capabilities and so forth. And there's a lot of value there, as you can see in the price of Ethereum. And then you look at something like a file coin, which is deriving its value from storage space on your computer. But now, that's wonderful. But now look at this potential. What if you were able to easily tap in to the passions and interests and the uniqueness of every human being and tie human beings together in some kind of elegant, perfect way that's way more efficient than capitalism or any other system ever created, and then enable these people to do things together, to create, to build organizations, to create value, pay each other, and then you had a currency tied to that? So that's the opportunity if you're an investor in our ICO. That's the opportunity if you're a partner. So what does this do? What do I mean by meeting people in an elegant way? Okay, so today we have things like LinkedIn and we have Facebook, and that's how, if you need to meet some new person or look for a new job, what you typically do is you go and browse through hundreds of profiles, send connect requests, basically spam the person. You have no idea whether they are interested in working with you or whether they're looking for someone at the moment, but you see that they have certain interests and so forth. It's not a very efficient way, and I believe that's by design. I believe in this Web 2.0 world, in the corporate-controlled economy that we live in, it's by design that people are kept isolated from each other and separate. So Web 3.0, the new economy, the new social order that we're creating shatters this immediately with the release of this dApp. And the way it does this is it allows users to very easily describe who they are with I am statements. So the dApp is called I am by Infobeing. I am, 2 words. It's a very profound experience to contemplate who you are, especially as it relates to what you're doing. So for example, if you're making hand-painted skateboards and you're looking for a market, you might create an I am statement, which is in the form of a structured sentence. It's I am plus verb plus description plus location plus price, right? So I am offering hand-painted custom skateboards for 1 I am token anywhere in the world. Now when someone else comes along, they might be a collector of hand-painted skateboards, and they simply are entering I am statements that I am purchasing hand-painted skateboards or custom skateboards, blah, blah, blah. So the idea is that you don't have to go looking for people. You just have to state who you are, what you're doing. And it's not just related to buying and selling. It's related to working. I am working as an English teacher in Italy. Even if you're not quite there yet, you're still stating that this is what I am doing. It's a very powerful thing to say, I am. Think about that when you say that. What are you? What are you doing? Who are you? You get to define that. And as you do, that's how you connect with humanity, with people who are doing the same thing as you. And this is a beautiful, wonderful community. We're going to cultivate a loving, open community of people because let's face it, anybody other than those kinds of people would probably not be interested in meeting new people. Some people have bad experience or bad attitude about new people, but there are millions of people around the world that are open, that are tired of the status quo, that are tired of depending on central institutions for jobs, for education, for banking, for everything we do. Our relationships today are primarily with institutions, not with each other. So we're going to change that, and that's what the new economy is all about, that we're creating with I am. We are creating that fully decentralized world. That means you can meet people, you can date, you can, for example, let's say you're a dancer and you're looking for a partner, you live in Chicago, and you're a woman looking for a man to dance with, and you want to go to a festival in Cuba next summer. You can describe that need very simply within a matter of seconds using an I am statement, and then on your wall, on the app, you're going to see matching statements from other people. You're going to meet those people, you're going to negotiate, you're going to get to know each other, you're going to meet in real life, you're going to do things together. Your life changes. You meet exactly the people that you want to meet, that you dreamed of meeting, to do the things you've always dreamed of doing. Very powerful. Now, every transaction that happens in I am uses the I am token. And if you're an investor or a partner, you are the supply of those tokens. Do you understand what that means? You're selling these tokens ultimately on an exchange, and there's a huge demand from users who are looking to do things with each other, to make transactions together, and we control that money supply. You can sell your token or you can hold it as the value continues to go up. Again, this is what's massively exciting about this, is that we're unleashing human potential, all the dreams, all the skills, all the underutilized, untapped passions, and everything you're capable of doing multiplied by all the people in the world, and we're making it possible for people to meet the right people so that they can realize those dreams and that potential. So if this sounds interesting, then I think we have a lot in common, and we already are starting to form the team. We have several partners already in place. We have the ICO planned. This is happening. I want you to review Infobeing.com, have a look at the white paper, have a look at the questionnaire to become a partner, and let's get in touch and let's talk. There's a lot of details here, and I'm open to your ideas. Wherever you see gaps, that means that's for you to fill, and we need you. This is an opportunity to create unlimited wealth. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention, if you do become a partner, you receive funding up front. Just tell me what you're looking for. What do you need to cover your expenses for the next couple years until we actually build and launch this application? And that will be baked into the ICO, and you'll get your portion. As long as you're also able to describe what you're willing to contribute and able to contribute and it better be of greater value than what you're asking for. It's that simple. As long as you're able to contribute something massive, I can't do it alone. We can't do it with a few of us. We need a big effort, and we're welcoming anybody who can contribute something valuable, and we're willing to pay upfront. There you go. There's your funding upfront as we have the ICO. And then as we launch the app, your motivation to continue working for the next couple of years on this massive vision is that you'll receive your share of tokens. 20% of tokens are reserved for the partners upon launch. And if you become a partner, you're equal to me. We're all equal. It's a democratic organization, and I'm no more important than you. We're all equal. We all receive the same share of IAM tokens. So that's your opportunity at massive wealth. But even as we're building this, I want you to stay happy, have a great time, because this is a beautiful, wonderful thing. And nothing beautiful and wonderful can possibly be created from a place of misery and sacrifice, right? So I want to make sure that everyone has their expenses covered, that we are able to focus on this beautiful vision and create the first technology ever that truly brings people into possibility of fulfillment. I would even call it some kind of spiritual realm where you're connected in oneness with other people, where you experience the promise of abundance. Everything is possible, we just have to reach for it. The blockchain makes everything possible. We can no longer accept scarcity or control or fear. Let's just do this. It's there, the designs are there, have a look, and let's get in touch.